so we're gonna have to fight. Like, is it assault? No, it's just, we have to do something with the satellites?
No, they're all cargo containers. What you do is you do an action at range 0 to 1, scoop it, and then
hold on to it.
Hold on to it. And you can't scoop or score on range on turn 1.
Right.
That's important. You can't even scoop them. None of that nonsense. You have to be patient.
Yep. You got it. Okay. Good. All right, dead. Yep.
He chose violence.
So much violence. All right, structural, weapons failure, and direct. All right, so Nash will still get to shoot. So range 1 into wait. Because it's Nash. Nash is
Probably start timers.
once per turn.
Oh no, we haven't started yet.
Yeah.
So weapons failure. So only 3 onto.
Set my time to 75.
1. Yep.
75 minutes is ready.
Alright,
Set, go.
4 more points to you.
Alright, let's road for first round.
Let's do it.
I have a single focus and a single hit.
I have a crit.
Crit, you are first player.
But you have quite a few.
Anything at system phase?
Not for me.
Very good. Then Gargor, the robot, at 0. Moves with the precision of a Pentium Pentium desktop. Dun, dun,
You just got my
dun.
chips too quickly. I don't get to use them. Must be hard.
It is contemplating ram placement. Ready? You don't have a 3.
Nope.
So my 3 is Rook Cast. She will scoot ahead 4.
Is that a new template?
Yeah, I gave my old ones to Javier, which was one reason. But I'd rather have the line go end to end. So I got one without emblems and without interference. So I have a center line that runs all the way. I know. I was like, it's annoying, but I was ending up like having to gauge like over the number 3 where the center.
Oh.
It was just bugging me in there. And I saw this one and I thought,
Okay, I understand now. You want a continuous line.
yeah. So all my templates have a line unobstructed end to end.
Alright.
With initiative, my 4s.
Exactly. So my action is to lock this thing. But your 4s. Actually, I have a 4.
But I have initiative.
You have initiative. Yes. Very good. Ooh.
Yeah. Wolf is just going to focus. And then it goes to Mace, who's doing a 3 forward. And he will focus. So it goes to
My 4?
your 4. Yeah.
My 4 is boss. Boss is going to do a lazy 2.
Sean, we didn't do the satellites on the first turn, did we?
No.
No, I think it's second turn.
And because it wasn't on the first turn, neither of us raced to be in range in the first turn. We took an extra turn to size up what the other people were doing instead of just mad dash to objective.
Give me a satellite!
Right.
It made it more of an old style game.
Yeah. That was the first round.
But quick. We're not scrambled. So we're playing
We're playing salvage
salvage.
mission. The only mission with cargo containers.
Great.
So turn this satellite over.
Go ahead.
It's a cargo.
Just thinking.
Because that takes action on the
Yeah.
second round.
Scoop it up.
Yeah, so he is going to just.
With initiative by 5. It's going to be Obi-Wan, who's doing a 2 forward blue.
I can do it.
He's just going to focus. You have 5?
I have a 5. My 5 is Mandalorian. Din Djarin. He's going to do a 3 bank long.
Vader. Another straight.
He will evade.
There's the stress. I am going.
Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin will form a 3 forward white and just focus.
Alright.
Just the first turn.
Range 1 to Orton. Alright. Roll 1. Ending by the Orton. Stress. V4K.
Which we're focused to keep getting a calculate.
Yep. Then do force.
There we go.
And Juke.
Not that we're going to get shots.
Very good. At 6, Anakin is shooting, maybe? No, shoot.
Shoot your
6.
calculate token.
Let's see, my 5, no. Your 5.
My 4.
Your 4.
I think we got a shot there.
Yeah.
Gargor. Carry Gargor. Wolf into Gargor, range 3.
Range 3.
My charge is active, so I've got to reroll and to focus.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a charge to reroll this dice. And then spend a focus for 2 hits.
Right.
Gargoyle defending with 4 at range 3. Single evade only. Cannot modify when calculated.
So, let me
it'll be
guess
a
what I'm
shield.
doing.
Hooray!
Shield only.
Barely on There's going to be a little
Just got a shot back.
That was 4.
Freeze.
My 3s. I don't think Rook can shoot the same. Nope, we're out.
no one scores a 7.
Yeah, so Gargor at 0, firing back on the arc. Firing 2 at range 3. For a single hit.
Rolling 2 dice for range 3. Captain evades.
He evades. Alright. Up. And we are beginning round 2, so we can, at this point, take an action to scoop up a cargo.
Yep, at this point we can scoop and score.
Scoop and score. You have to be at range 1?
Yeah.
Ready?
Double check to make sure, but I'm almost certain.
I mean, otherwise it's range 0, but...
Range 0 to 1.
That explains all the J's I have there in a row, too. They're all like right together on the first page. That's what I was saying. Nobody's allowed to join that. Let's take the JD. You have to have everybody have an honorary JD now. Yeah, Josh said that they have to be job it. What is new? Red? Yep.
Yeah.
2246.
Anakin, but I'll have to do that, I think.
What's the rocks? Land on an asteroid, what happened?
Is that, oh, that is rock not it?
I have extra.
But you are too slow.
Also, very disorganized.
I think they did something. Yeah. Clear your stress.
This is just like the one I had.
Well, you gave him yours, so you. Sorry.
Important breakfast.
Good.
Yeah, back when mask wearing was all the rage. Can't count how many times I'd like go to blow on something and be all, no, that's not gonna work.
True.
And do
I think I'm set. One polka.
One crit.
Your crit takes it. You are first player.
I want to be first player.
System phase?
System phase, I have no system.
System phase, I do have things, but I'm not going to do that. So we now are going to do Zero. Gargor, the robot Roomba. That's a hard
Roomba of Roomba.
the one I hope bumps into things. Gargor, the Roomba. One trick and one trick only.
Has to blow up.
Then my 3. Yep. Cast is going to also be.
Oh, you're Kira in.
Kira is blocked that.
You messed up my perfect
Board. I'm sorry.
messed up my shut out.
I apologize.
And we'll take the action to
My shut out
scoop.
Willingly doing the handicap was such a bad idea.
In this scenario, and another one.
Cargo indicator.
With initiative much worse. Wolffe is going to do a 1 forward
Okay.
blue, and he took my box of cats. Just for that, I'm target locks. He's got marked the Astromech, so he's going to lock up Cast and Gargoyle. Then Mace goes, he's got a 2 forward.
That's 5 times.
He's going to go to forward blue.
Yeah, because now they've got like 4 or 5 times.
He's going to fine-tune controls a boost.
It's like if you want to play Air and Defender, which is just like stupid. Like this is honestly.
And since he's still at range, he's going to cheese. And that's my first.
We did, we killed, and
My 4 is Bosk. And Bosk is being very mellow. He's being reptilian in his speed. But he's also also very sneaky. He's going to barrel roll straight. He has the modification, so it's not just a white barrel. No, that was modest. Okay. So you're 5 before my 5.
Obi-Wan was going to 4 blue. Interesting situation. He's out of range to scoop. Barrel roll and not hit the asteroid. So many questions. So few answers. We both got 1 cargo container at this point. No. You have 2?
No, I have
1, 2,
I'm sorry.
4. You gotta have 2.
No, use for weapons.
Is that 1? No, I didn't screw. This is beautiful.
It's weird, right? There should be a... Wait, did I just kick one off the table?
Ah, that's what happened. Okay.
I know it was close to this one. I think it's good, but yeah.
That's close enough for me.
I was like, so I must have
You must have scooched it off with your tray.
the bottom of the tray. Yeah. So, but he couldn't have done it because he did barrel roll as an action.
In that case, Obi-Wan is going to.
Okay, so take a damage.
Yeah, he's good where he is. Obi-Wan is going to.
Alright, just 1 damage. Alright.
So my 5 is Mandalorian.
Oh, I had the track all loaded up on my phone too. Oh well.
Mandalorian has a long tree to complete. But Gargor turns a little too short.
Oh boy! You know what this means?
Gargor. So yes, I'll say, well, so I did a friendly ship overlap. So I could suffer a damage. And I do. I skipped the form actions, which no.
How many of those did you play now?
A bunch. Alright, so yes, friendly bump, yes.
The only thing we have to remember with a friendly bump is you skip your actions normal and you take a damage on a hit or a crit. Right. Super easy. That was your 5?
Yeah. I changed this dial when I changed her dial, but I forgot about that.
Anakin is doing a 2-turn ahead. I wish I'd done a full work, but here we are.
Hard to try to use you.
I think he's good.
Yeah. I can try to kill Dutch, yeah.
Roll up with Gauntlet.
Wedge is stuck right here because it said barrel and it's this.
Ready for shoes?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Anakin would like to fire his torpedoes fast if he's got arc. And I nudged him, so. I think he does.
I have the evade, so I'm probably taking like another damage or 2. So I'm still having shield
At
left.
range.
And then at that point, like, I can 4K here.
Yeah, Inarch is going to be range 3.
Very good.
I can
But
definitely,
he's going to fire torpedoes.
kill Dutch, and then.
And it looks like it's going to be
I
obstructed
think
in
I
the
have
arc.
still Luke's, I think you're hit on point still. But.
4 dice.
Yeah. Right. Like, I don't think I
I'm
would
going to spend the target lock. And just kind of hold it. Roll 1 dice. And then I'm going to spend 2 force.
Yeah. He is just a very strangely designed ship.
And torpedo.
Very good. Rook will defend with 3,
No, because of the way they
defending with
get
2 plus the obstruction.
Yeah.
We'll have a single
He
evade
comes out of Oblivion, but if he's playable, he's
and can't modify otherwise. So single evade will be then 3 damage coming in. One of the crit.
yeah, no, he just
She has 2 shields. Still have to suffer the crit.
Even then, like, I only spent 6 of my 14
It is
points.
reach. Oh.
Right, if I get Juke, it's just I got Juke. Like Vader with Juke.
Weapon systems officer gives me one attack block back.
Just having, yeah,
Initiative
focus
my 5.
or focus reposition or
Obi-Wan spin fire at range 2 into rough cast. That is also going to be obstructed. No bullseye, so no free focus. Roll the dice. He's just going to spend.
I mean, yeah, I have like a mini swarm, like 10 points gets you 5 attack on it.
I should have regened a force, I think.
Did you use the force to do your fine tune control? You didn't do a barrel roll, you took a target.
Yeah.
So you didn't need to. You should have all your
You
force.
should have all of his force. I'm going to spend 1 to turn this into a hit.
So hit crit.
Crit.
Defending 2 with 3 because of the obstruction. Single evade. So she will take
How do you think it
a
gets?
crit. Before I would suffer.
The base down.
Before I would suffer 1 or more damage. Suffer that as a crit damage. Yeah, but that just means a crit. So it would be a crit. Gauntlet. It is Panic Pilot.
Oh, that's all.
To stop me from doing a stress sweep.
I don't necessarily think, like, nothing about the last game. I don't care for ban random street guards. I don't really care about any of the point changes. I just don't like the scenarios. I think they should use scenarios.
5, so it goes to your 5.
My 5 is the Mandalorian. So Mandalorian has only 1 ship
Yeah,
in
like
front
not
of him,
scoring on turn.
but it is going to be range 2.
They start making or
Mace Windu Bullseye.
How rude.
Mace Windu Bullseye. So I have Deadeye Shot. So Iron 3.
That match is the only way you can get it.
Wolffe. He's on damage.
Yeah.
So
Looking back, no, there's just so many lists.
he can. So he's going to use Greedo to turn 1 hit into a crit. So it's crit hit.
Marshmallow was always good about
And Marchman.
No, Martin's on.
Oh.
Wrong person.
So Obi-Wan rolling, or Mace Windu rolling 3 dice. Native. I'm gonna have to spend
Force for no damage.
I want to.
That was my 5. So
want
goes
somebody
to
to, like,
your
change the tempo of the
4s.
game.
We'll start with Wolffe, who's
Have
going
to,
to
like,
fire
like if they can find a way to slow the
range
game
1
down,
into a cast.
Very good.
that's what comes back. Like every game
Charge
is
is
just
gone, but
scoring,
he's got his target locked up. Doesn't need it.
Rook defends with 2. Oh, blanks out. 4 damage.
We used some of these dice last game.
4, 5. Oh, damage is at 6.
My next shot is going to be Mason to Gargoyle. Range 2.
Oh, yeah.
Range 2.
No bullseye, so no bonus focus. I'm going to spend a force hit.
Force to generate a single hit. Can Gargoyle choose not to defend? Very good. Gargoyle defends. He throws 2 evades, so no damage, but it'll inflict a critical to Mandalorian. He'll burn a shield.
So it's whenever he defends?
Yes.
Oof.
After he defends, other ships range 0. So he doesn't suffer this damage, but other ships will suffer the critical damage.
Yep.
So that's Mandalorian.
Here's the one where
That's why I'm surprised you're Wolffe
not
edition.
sure what speed, but I'll-
Yeah, we're getting some real traction on.
Very good. So that was your 4.
Question your
So
turn.
my 4 is Boss, who's going to fire range 2 on Mace.
It's also like hard to gauge
Range
like, how
2,
much
that
you
range
can
1.
because it rolls because it's also like
We'll target rock.
I'm
The crit.
not sure how much of it is people don't care.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So after, you know the boss. Go ahead.
Yep, I know his deal.
And I imagine like
Oof.
people just
Spend a
give
force.
up on it.
In the force for a single evade, and so no damage.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure
Very
it'd be
good, very good. That was my 4. So then my 3 would be Rook.
Cannot fire when you're on any obstacle now.
But
But you've got
Kira.
Kira.
So I ignore it for both movement and attack.
Yep.
So Kira will allow me to fire forward. I think Mace is the only good shot for me.
Oof.
So it'll be a range 3 shot to Mace Windu.
Not a force. I can't force it.
Burn all your force. Rook fires 3. 4 blanks. 3 blanks. Good. That goes to Gargoyle. Gargoyle firing on Mace at range 2. With a calculator. Oh, where's the calculator? For 2 hits.
Mace throwing 3 dice.
Shield, single evade, and rip a shield.
My lobby is setting up appointments with
End turn. Don't forget victory points.
In phase, so yes.
on a normal day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you show my mom American food, they were like, what? What? Yep. American things, like peanut butter.
Pleasure.
This guy's important.
Yeah. You want it?
I guess that's also it too. Like the plastic is compatible between 2.0 and 2.5.
Force regenerating. Or Anakin gets 1 force.
Greedo recharges.
It's force.
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan,
Kenobi like it.
So Mace has 1, and Anakin has 2, and Obi-Wan has 2.
Yeah. Anthony said he would come to the
Anthony, I thought he was a myth.
right? Turned into a magic player, which is even worse.
Oh! He's dead to me now.
Right?
I gotta check something real quick.
I don't want to spend like an hour organizing it. Going through every card.
Organized, they're already organized. You just have to do like a catalog.
That's gonna be weird.
Awkward.
Need to organize like.
very strange.
Roll time.
Crit and a hit.
Me too.
The focus.
Me too.
Any system phase for you?
Let me ponder for a moment. No. Technically, you should announce first.
Yeah, I have system phase because of damage. Or so I'm good. No system phase then. We go to Gargor at 0. Gargor is
Don't bust your gauntlet.
Random things are moving. Alright, that's my 0. My 3 is Rook. Rook is gonna go 1 forward, bang. Just bumping the Mando.
So under the new rule, if you haven't locked that debris field, you would still suffer the debris effect because you re-landed on it.
Correct.
Whereas if you had cleared it, you'd be fine.
But I will clear 1 stress, and
Clear it so you don't have to worry about it.
Kira would be, yeah. Clear 1 stress. I can't repair the hull breach yet because I still have a stress. So that was my 3. Goes to my 4 before your 4. So we'll do boss. Boss is again reptilianly slow.
Yes, I keep thinking it's a day ahead of what it is because my brain just wants me to be done with it.
I did have a brain.
Yeah, I just like to get up and I'm like, my brain
Can't have my stuff.
relax almost.
Oh, target lock.
Wolfman.
Alright, so that goes to your 4.
Okay, start with Mace. There's one day. I think he's. Oh boy, that's going to give me a multi-arc. Oh boy, okay. I could boost. I don't think I want to boost. I think I'm going to take a target lock. Mace is 3. He doesn't have a lockout yet, so he locks. My other 4 is Wolffe. He's doing a 2-4 blue. Sure bump. Easy bump.
Oh.
That's my 4.
Excellent. Alright, so initiative would be 5, my Mandalorian. So Mando is going to do a 1 pop blue, but I think he's going to bump Bosk first.
Probably.
Yeah, because he can't clear with Bosk there.
I would try and track him down. He might clear. Yeah, from this angle, it looks like he might clear. It's. Definitely gonna hit somebody.
That's where I contact. Yeah, a little bit. 11 forces, so yeah, bump into awesome. That's my fun.
Obi-Wan 4 forward. Wait. I didn't know what you were doing with the gauntlet. I thought I'd actually chase you a little bit harder. Wow, I'm in your after. That sucks. I need to look at this situation. Yeah. Got a target locked down.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Obi-Wan is going to spend a force to do a fine-tuned boost. Get the heck out of your after. And then for his regular action, he's going to take a focus. None of that.
His tail's hanging out.
Anakin. What do you think? Not quite.
That's right. I know I didn't attempt it, but he's I was expecting the gargoyle to get it the second.
He's in a good position to grab it next
Sorry, I
time.
just spelled it wrong. I'm sorry.
Alright, so you're 6.
I do indeed have a dorsal turret shot on the cast at range 2, unobstructed.
Maybe?
You'll take it.
I just charged you for the monster.
Oh, I'm going to spend a force on that.
2 hits with the dorsal. Rook defends with 2. Single evade. 1 damage. It is now 7.
Initiative, your 5 goes first.
My 5 first, so yes. Actually, Mando bump boss.
Yep.
So, no action. Does take a damage. So Mando gets 1 hold. Oh, friendly bump. Anyway, that's done. Mando's gonna do a range 1 shot on Mace. Low 21 shot. Got 2 or more to have his weird ability. 2 or more. He has bullseye, so he'll get the Deadeye Shot, but he's firing 4. Tomorrow with Greedo.
Maybe the week after.
So we'll use Greedo
Otherwise, he's gonna be.
to make 2 crits and a hit.
Woo. Mace rolling 3 dice. He's going to spend a force to take 2 crits.
2 crits.
Shield's already gone. This could be really bad. 1, 2.
Perfect.
He's still alive.
I'll see you when we play Marvel then.
Hey, good night.
His first crit was a purely. Sean. After you suffer a crit, suffer a hit damage and repair this card.
So you suffer a hit, repair the card, and then that's the only crit that remains.
So what happens is Mace expires.
Oh. So now we'll leave him there because the container is range 1.
You get to place the container at range 1 of Mace Windu before he leaves.
So range 1 of Mace. It's an action to pick him up.
I didn't even know that we had those. And like, they're so small.
You get Mace killed.
And do I score him?
Yes, Mace is worth.
Pronoun.
4 points.
Now with Mando at 5, you're 5. Obi-Wan out here. Okay, so then 4s. My 4 before your 4.
Obi-Wan doesn't have any arcs.
Yeah, he's
Way out.
Have a good night, guys.
Hey, see you next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I'll start going through the kill team votes.
Yeah, I especially want you to know how to build a squad, how to build a team. It's different. There's no points involved. There's just set numbers.
Right.
Most kill teams are broken up into fire teams. For example, a squad of Battle Sisters is broken up into 2 kill teams of 10 of 5
Yeah.
for a total of 2 fire teams of 5 for a total of 10 sisters. I have the option to turn 1 into a sister superior if I don't have a leader. I have the option to have like X amount of gunners and stuff like that. With some of them, you actually add a leader. Some of them have less than 5, like, and some have more than 5. Like Marines will have less.
Yeah.
Guardsmen will have more. So it's a lot of substituting and switching.
Okay.
And I want to know how to build a squad with what models you got.
Which I think I'm familiar with.
I'd be shocked.
Even without having to get into the box.
We're also probably going to put an invite for June 18, 19 for Twilight Imperium.
Okay, I thought that they didn't.
If I remember correctly, there's a couple of things, but it's not on that day.
Okay.
At least because Nick was warning us everything but that day or something.
Yeah.
Let me look at it real quick.
I've had days where they've had events and they've had room for us anyway.
Yeah, as long as he's okay with us having a thing, we'll take the back.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, the 18th, 19th is on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have the 18th, 19th?
18, 19. It's a poll, but I'm going to create an event.
Oh, okay.
And then you can say you're going or not.
Perfect.
And then if we get a good count, we usually try and put 3 tables in the very back corner there.
Okay.
And then if we get to 6, though, it'll probably be a 2-day event, but that makes it even more fun.
Right.
So what we'll do is we'll play like 6 or 7 hours and take a bunch of photos, freeze the game, come back Sunday and go out and
Check it out.
And we can even decide, if we're having a lot of fun, we could flip the counter from 10 to 14.
That depends on how many players. I do 14 with like 3 or 4 players, but I would do a 14 game with 6 or 7.
Yeah. It's because once we start the carnage, then all of a sudden it's like, that last point will take a while for me to get. But yeah, we have a pretty good crew, and so we
Okay.
have fun.
Yeah.
And have you played before?
No.
Okay.
So I saw the intro video. That's like a half hour, so I'll watch that. So I can
Yeah.
find a blog if we're doing the first expansion is Path of Kings or.
Yeah, we're doing the expansion Prophecy of Kings, but then we're doing all the codex revisions to it. So
Yeah.
there are a couple of different card choices and things
Okay.
like that. The last revision offers a new race, the Council of Calibrated.
It's a printout race.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all on the FFG site with all the little addendums. So you can look at the PDFs. But
For a learning game, we'll go easy on you and
Yeah.
with a little bit of transparency.
Appreciate that.
and
Don't do that, Matt.
and yeah, but of course most of the knowledge is knowing that there's these cards out there for like secret objectives and
Okay.
sometimes it's like you can't plan on when you're going to have them, but when they appear, all of a sudden
Make
it's
sure
kind of
you can
surprising.
take advantage of 'em, yeah.
But if you do have a question, I'm sure we'll pause and you can consult. And,
Okay.
But we do choose factions, so look at all the races. You'll be able to choose.
Okay, cool.
And so you can kind of pick your favorite, and then
Or
we
at
build-
least be ready for like what that race strategy is.
Yes, you can read up on it. There's a big bio on what the race is about.
Okay.
What its strengths are. And then generally they have racial upgrades. They have agents, so you can kind of read on what they're doing. And certain races have certain abilities that are like the basis of them. So like the Hakan is trade. The Ixcha is peace. They kind of stop warfare. So
Okay.
you have these different facets of the game. So choose what you're interested in. You can kind of see there's some that definitely lead the standings and being more successful. But
Yeah, there's tiers of power to the races.
Okay.
But we'll be able to pick and if there's a conflict where like both people want to play a conflict, we'll do a roll off.
Okay.
But I think in this case we'll say let Matt play. He's never played it before, so yeah. So you probably I will guarantee you first choice of any race.
I appreciate that.
So,
No, if
It should be fine. Everyone's pretty casual about it, and everyone's pretty versatile. So there's no maybe not Dewi if he plays, but she's only played Yasari. But anyway, but yes. So get a feel for it. But then if you can, then yeah, I think it'll be fun. And
We've got to play it. You've got to play it to understand.
Oh, definitely. Like I'm
Understand-
expecting like my first game, I'll get like half points.
Well, the thing about it, because the objectives, the secret and the public are randomized, you might be the perfect
In the perfect
situation because it's
position.
like,
Yeah.
you're like
Joel and I are with a bunch of tech objectives. And you just
Exactly.
steamroll
you
everybody.
just say, oh,
Okay.
tech. I have tech. I have all kinds of tech.
Okay.
Green tech and this, and so yeah. So
Okay.
or some of like the ghosts would have mobility. It's like, oh, be in these places.
Yeah.
I'm naturally there, and so yeah. So
Coincidence.
but yeah, we have fun, and then
Nice.
hopefully we'll get you addicted. You know, the first taste, ride the
Perfect,
dragon,
perfect.
and then but yeah,
That'll just be in, yeah.
we do try once a month. So
Yeah. Like, I don't think I'll be able to do like every month, but
yeah,
a couple
but
times a year.
we have quite a pool, so
Yeah.
it seems like
We
there's
want to pool players so
yeah.
people who want to play can play.
Exactly.
If they can't make a game, it's no big deal. We can still play.
Yeah. Like, sure, like, you know, eventually get like Nick, Max, probably Phil and Anthony back in too. To the
Yeah.
pool, so.
Yeah, and we got a nice pool going. I mean, and we have a lot of interest. Like we cut off, or there's both I and Roy have POK playsets.
Okay.
So Roy might be able to kick off a second game if
Yeah.
there's enough interest in another
Nice,
weekend,
yeah.
and we'll split the group into two. So
I'm the grumpy guy who's just core. I don't have the experience.
well, the thing about it is, I if we do get a bunch of people who then are starting up and interested in core, I can't reduce
That's
that.
why I want to keep mine pure, because that way we don't have to like hunt through and find all the puffs and pieces.
Oh, right,
It
yeah.
totally it integrates itself, and it's a pain to pull
common
that
text and
down.
everything makes sense.
But that's and like with you might offer a teaching one,
Core game.
one come core game. We'll play just a 4-hour thing to start everybody off.
Yeah.
And then just play 4 hours and then call it good. And then show up the next time and we'll do the marathon. But yeah, we have a blast.
Yeah.
It's
Looking
fun.
forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So 18, 19. I'll throw it up. And then,
Yep,
and then
I'll make sure with the wife, but it should be fine. I haven't heard of anything in June, so.
Now I really need to get those days off.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be there. I forget where we were.
So do I. We were shooting. We had gone down to Wolffe hasn't shot yet. Mandalorian.
Mandalorian shot.
I just shot with Anakin RS6. Dorsal turret.
Right. I shot 5 in Mando.
You killed
Mace. Mace has no 5 return shot.
Yep.
So we're at 4. So Boss.
Yep. So Bosca's shooting.
Boss is going to shoot into. So Boss has a target lock on Wolffe.
Yep.
Boss is going to deploy the homing missile.
The homecoming missile.
So you can choose to take a damage or be shot at with 4.
I'll take the shot. I'll take the damage.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa.
It's 2-3. I think I'm at 1. Scratch it.
I'll take that.
Alright, so Bosk is firing range 1. Alright, he's a little too close.
Has he got marksman?
No, Bosk has Fearless.
Okay.
So we're at range 1. I'm in your primary arc
Oh yeah.
at range 1. So I can change. Wait. Sorry.
Fearless lets you add a hit.
Yeah, if you perform a primary.
Or not
attack,
add a hit, but convert a dice to a hit.
But I have to be in the defender's rear arc.
No. Fearless is you have to be in their. Both of you have to be facing each other. Let me see. While you perform a forward primary attack, the attack range is 1 and you're in the defender's forward arc, you may change one of your results to a. So yeah, it's
Okay, forward and
it's
forward?
only attack range 1, forward arc forward.
Why am I seeing? Oh, for some reason my mind is burning.
No comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
So yeah, so range 1, firing 3 for range, fearless, so I can change one of my results to a hit.
Yep.
So we're firing.
Correct.
Ching. Yeah, and I need 2. This is a hit. This is a hit. 2.
Rolling from Bosk. Oh, that's mean. No, he doesn't have any crits.
Okay.
So I flub it and I take 2 shields.
That's what Josh was saying. I have no way to convert a crit. It's like, oh yeah, marksman would have done it, but it's like
But Fearless got you an extra damage.
fearless is better because then I can add a result. So yeah, I have to roll a natural crit. All right, so that was Boss attack at 4. Wolf's attack at 4. Wolffe.
It's going to take the range 0 on what cast and try to put them on.
Is that 2?
No mods. a crit.
Crit it is. 20 evade.
Should have shot a boss.
Yeah, that's for sure. Gargor at 0, no shot. Please Gargor up. I have 1 container.
I have no containers.
The container's behind, so that will give me. Yeah, because you gave me the points for
Yeah, we already did that.
so that's 6.
So you can't score them again more.
Alright, Rook is holding on. Very nice. Young Padawan.
Force regens. Anakin 1, 4, 1, 1.
Greedo reinforce.
I thought that it would like even it out, you know, with a little bit of different energies. No.
Alright, we're gonna do Hoover the Gargor.
That's one person can create.
We can't be too bold because I don't wanna hit the rock. I need to get around.
Oh, what are you doing? Why do you have that route? Oh, well, how many hours are you getting? And I'm like, good. Yeah, like it's so bad. It's like the sign up for things.
Should have had boss pick that job.
Should have done a lot of things.
I know. Alright, now we have the traffic jam. Rook goes first.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I actually.
So I've seen some modifications where people will take the wings on their stick and flip it around.
Yeah.
The one I saw that was really cool was somebody had taken a Fang fighter, pulled the wings off, and rotated it so that the squares were up front and the trailers were behind. And so it looked a little bit like a R-wing.
Right.
The few times
That's kind of spiffy.
Yeah, I really want to get. I've been meaning to get a razor saw. Well, not a razor saw, but a jeweler saw that's just the thin wire. Because I think you need that to cut these kind of things.
Yeah, yeah. I have like an X-Acto saw, so it's a very thin blade, but
It still tear up the tiny details on these guys.
yeah, and unfortunately, then you kind of just either you eat up the lost mass, or and so your wings get a little short.
Hacksaw.
But yeah, unfortunately, losing it is tough. Alright, so that's gonna be interesting. Gargor, Rook, Boss. Boss,
I know which one you're talking about because there's a now said high school teacher that I will drive home on Mondays that lives out there. And she goes, oh, I'm going to that much home school. So I'm like, right on the Monica. What's your last name? I had to look it up on the school route. I had a Monica who lived there. But she was kind of like rich. I think her she went to private school. She's a rich aunt. She doesn't have kids. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, they were like, oh no, don't go out there, just don't drop. I'm like, I'll help her. Next school's already go away. I'll promise you. Promise you. Way to kill it tonight. Yes. So that's the most expensive thing out of college. Forget the tuition, the gas. Yeah, seriously.
Right.
Okay.
No, it's like,
When you choose your gas, you're feeding yourself. Oh,
yeah,
you
maybe
guys
we do the
have,
last
a
round.
good 30 minutes.
We got the timer set at 21, so we do want time to pack up.
yeah, I think we'll do a round. I have a crit and a focus.
I have hit and a focus, so it's you.
It's me.
Which one?
Phase actions, please.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, that's what I was
System
confusing
phase.
because of you done. I didn't get it straight until I actually I would get confused because of
Peli won't work on a playstyle card.
WSU.
So Gargor as 0.
and the double
he
FU, so I'm like,
People who are more creative for naming their colleges, like, Western Bellingham University. Because I've been so
And we'll scoop up the
true.
It's the Roomba scooping up things.
And like Wazoo or WFU or
now my 0. I have initiative, so my 3, which is Rook. Rook is going to attempt a 2 hard turn.
It's all your ships. Good luck.
Good thing I left the temple over here. Alright, so she does a hard 2. It is white. Can't keep stress, can't do an action. Can't even repair the hull breach yet. That was my 3, my 0, my 3, your 4, my 4 before initiative. Boss is going to do a hard 2. There's a cloud there. Yep. Alright, so he's going to take an automatic strain. He's going to roll, and on a hit crit, take an ion. He has a focus. I think he doesn't.
Focus does nothing.
It doesn't. So, no ionization. He doesn't bring it.
And breaks any locks you have out. Which is Wolf.
Breaks Wolf.
That is your 4. Goes to my 4. Jerk.
K4.
Yeah. That's not going to clear. So I'm going to bump into cast, and before that happens, I'm going to bump into Mando.
He's on a he's high.
And I still get a stress. That's my 4.
Mandalorian is going to do a Talon 2.
It's got a talon on that orc dial?
Yep.
Crazy.
He said I can go to the center, to the edge.
Yeah, that looks right.
I should ask him again. But anyway, Talon, red. Yes, Talon 2 and hard stop. That's Mando, man. 5.
Oh yeah, because you're a medium-based ship.
Yeah, so he was saying you can go. I said on a barrel roll. He was saying I can go forward half. I said he said on the barrel roll I can go to the end of the gauge, not line of this.
I don't know about that.
I was like, ooh.
First you can go barrel roll.
Right. So if I put the barrel roll down, he said I can go so that this edge lines with the end of the template.
Yeah. Anyway, Obi-Wan is going to go one way. Crash into all your tokens. Really good position to leave him in. Let's think about actions here. I got a target lock out. That means I just come and focus. Yeah.
Okay, then Skywalker.
He's gonna do it. I'll just get the cargo pod on my way back.
I've definitely had a couple.
If he had enemy in front of him, he can strip the thing.
Yeah, he can strip the stress. You can spend a force to strip the stress if you're in his bullseye, but you're way out. So I didn't even measure. So we go to shootings.
Shooting is Anakin first.
Yep, he's got. We just marked it out. He's got
Yeah, you know shots. Very good. Then Mando,
five.
not a 5. Would shoot range 2 into Obi-Wan. See red die. No bullseye, no dead shot. Greedo will turn that into a crit.
We'll be rolling 3 dice. Is it range 2?
Range 2. So I need. That was my 5. Your 5 is Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan firing into Rook cast. I need some points. Range 1. Target lock is up. Spend it on the flank. Spend a force.
3 hits, going in, Rook cast. Defends with 1. Will take 2 damage. And that makes it count to 7, 8, and 9.
Yep.
No sound effects.
Oh, no. What's Rook cast worth?
Rook cast over 7. That was your 5. Yeah. Your 5. So then goes to 4s. Boss is on a rock. He's going to shoot. Your 4 is Wolffe, but nobody to shoot at.
Nope.
Then
Does he have Gargoyle on art?
He's kind of far out.
I doubt it.
Then, then Gargoyle 0, no shot.
Want to go one more turn?
So, nah, we can take it. So, end of round, I have 1 because we didn't reposition that cargo container. That was a problem. But anyway, so yeah, I have only 1.
So your score point,
So I end up with a point of 7.
and I have 8. So
have
I
8.
win by
You
1.
win by 1 victory point. Yeah, Rick was holding on. Can't hold on.
Well, I knew he was worth a ton of points.